for those of you who might be new to the stream, I have never played Battle Network before. But yeah, currently we are trying to go ahead and get all buddy with our best friend, as Dad has said. Yeah, that's to say Chord or Claude or whatever, however you want to call him. I just have forgotten where I am meant to go. Immediately, great start to the... Hang on. Something weird is happening currently to the lack of audio. Let me change that real fast. Thank God that I'm noticing this very early. We are going for this, I believe. Yes, there we go. Okay, there we go. We have sound again. I had to switch my headphones because of the fact that, or not switch it, by my audio output. Because of the fact that my front audio has officially broken down. So I had to move it over down to the motherboard audio, and that just caused some issues. Hang on, yes. Also, we have way too many zins, so I probably spent some more. So let's just go ahead and get the brain back up on running. Oh, okay. I wasn't aware that that was an option. Whoa. I was not aware of the fact that that was a possibility to even happen. That is unexpected. Anyway, we are currently searching for an ex-member of some organization or another, and like I said, dipshit McGee over here, that's to say me, forgot where it was. Anyway, yeah, talking about unfairness in games. That was, in my opinion, unfair, what happened there. Although, to be fair, I probably realized way too late what was happening, so it's also partially on me. Come on, spring on the green. On the green you go. Because I have no idea where I need to be. It's a department store, let's just go to every single place. Okay, so it's not here. Do we go south? No, we can't go south. Okay, we need to go north. Okay, so let's go ahead and go left. Like I said, go left. Where are we? Oh, never mind. We are currently in. Okay. Anyway, as I was saying, let's go left. So it's not here. Because I'm searching for someone with a unique sprite. Okay, now let's go there. Ooh, hang on, can't go down here. Let's go down. Cause I don't remember where I need to go. Okay, you're not here. You're not here. You're not here. Okay. It's like, yeah, it's an X-member. I'm like, okay, great. I don't know where he is because I didn't check last stream before I started going to this stream. Okay, so he's not here. Because you're here. Let's see if there's anything in the mail. Okay, so that's not it either. Sprint. I have forgotten where I need to go. Just go to the shop first. Like, that's the only other place I believe in here. I will be honest, I wasn't sure what I was thinking when I ended this stream in last week's stream or yesterday's. Nah, Saturday stream in the middle of a chapter. But alas, that's my punishment. Okay, so it's not here. Maybe I need to go to a different area? Oh wait, hang on, I think I know what they're talking about. I think I finally figured out where I need to go next. Because there's Higsby. And dumbass me forgot the fact that Higsby is a person that exists. Maybe it's him we need to talk to. Come on, buddy. I've been giving you chips, now give me info. The Hig memo. 10 town internet, the access points there. Town via the net. I believe that means we need to go. That's a good question. Where do I need to go from here? Oh no! I've not been looking at the names of the things. Anyway, let's go ahead and believe we've got some. Oh, I could have talked to Higsby for money. Forgotten about it. I'm an idiot. I'm a dub. Anyway. I wish there was a map. Oh, I wish there was a map. Okay, there we go. Thank you. 200 zennies. Reasonably useless at this point, but thanks anyway. Yeah, I hope everyone had a good weekend so far. I mostly just kind of spent it being tired. Which isn't great, but you know, stuff happens. There we go. I believe it is Mater's Oh. Yes, it is. So in the meantime, I'm gonna quickly go ahead and have a look at something, because someone is talking to me on Discord. So that is just need to quickly see. The thing is, university is almost starting again. So as a result, there is some, you know, quickly answer someone regarding the date, because one of my classes actually starts a week later compared to normal, which is yeah, fun times all around. So yeah, fun, yay. So I have to quickly check something real fast. But yeah, last time around we had to do with the Legman, which I personally hate. So there we go. Had to quickly answer someone's stuff regarding, like I said, when there was some confusion as to the date in which international security begins. Because there's like a conference going and teacher is, as a result, teacher is just not gonna be existing, as far as we are concerned. So you've got some general drama. But yeah, that is now all been solved. But yeah, I've had like I said, been very tight. I have been playing like an idle game a lot, which is, you know, not necessarily how you should spend your time, but yeah. But yeah, like I've been playing that a lot, and I've obviously been playing a lot of Baldur's Gate 3. Although I am noticing that now that I have actually entered Baldur's Gate, as the name might suggest, that I find it like the thing is my brain works in a very particular way. Oh, whoops. Like my brain works in a very particular way, in that the moment that it gets information overload, it just breaks. And that's sort of what's happening in Baldur's Gate. Like, there is so much stuff that's suddenly thrown at me. Like, oh yeah, you can do all of these things. That my brain just short circuits and goes, okay. And from there just does nothing anymore. Like, I've had multiple... It's a great game, don't get me wrong. It's just that by the time you actually enter the city of Baldur's Gate, it's so overwhelming with all the stuff you can do. And all the ways you can do it, that it's just that my brain just gives up and goes like bonk strong. You know, grog has club strong. That's sort of what my brain automatically reacts to, which I should mention isn't great when in a city where innocents exist and where you can kill them by accident. And yeah, so the age-old tactic of grog strong good is not currently working, and it's kind of messing with me. But yeah, I've been having a lot of fun with it, and I'm gonna be playing more of it after we're done with the stream. I believe we need to go this way for where I need to go. Unless I have completely forgotten where I need to go in order to move into the next area. I'm also just, I think the other thing as well is just like, I'm just so used to Star Wars 3 at this point, because of the fact that I've been streaming it for, that I streamed it for an entire month, that the fact that the game, the current game is like... Oh, hang on, this is made of... That is not where I needed to go. But yeah, like the fact that I'm assuming Star Fox 3 and that Star Fox 3 is like more forgiving in regards to enemy hits, and that it has an ability called Undershot, which I have more than once abused. And so, like Battle Network 1, Battle Network 1 is still tripping me up in regards to how. I'm not gonna be saying difficult, but like how less forgiving it is. Like, we have 340 HP, which isn't a lot in general, but more than I ever had as a kid. But since some of the attacks do over 100 damage, you essentially... It at times feels more like playing Dark Souls than necessarily a kid's game from 2001. Nope. We are jumping out of this one. Hey, there we go. Jumped out of that one. I believe we need to go here. We don't. I am utterly lost. Oh well, at some point we will find the way that we need to go. Luckily for me, I've got multiple escape chips set already. Where do I go from here? I think I might need to go here. Hi there, buddy. Wasn't exactly expecting to see you here. Again. Oops, my bad. That works. Yeah, so even something as simple as like enemy health values is just a lot less in Battle Network 1. Like, for example, Protoman, with which we fought last stream, was only 600 HP, which is just really messing with my brain. Because I'm used to this point in the story having to deal with like 1,000, 1,200, 1,400 people, or 1,200 HP. Which, like I said, it's really messing with my head, and it's gonna probably take until Battle Network 2 to really get used to the idea that this time around, the HP values are just less. Also, oh, wasn't aware of that. That apparently even that can cause... Okay. I'm also used to lock-on. Like, normally I have a... the sword-based build, especially in Star Fox, because you have lock-on as a concept. So not having it is just... Yeah. Like, I'm just so used to having lock-on that my brain just defaults to wanting lock-on. Anyway, there we go, let's find my deleted again. With a good solid 500 zennies. There we go, let's go and save here. Also, wait a minute, I really should find the shop of some kind. Down and to the right. Down and to the left, these should basically sound. Okay, down and to the... Oh, wait, hang on, up. I'm accidentally going up here. Hold on. So, down and to the left leads to... Well, let's just first of all see where this leads. Mini bomb, thank you. This leads to down and to the... Oh, wait, hang on. There we go. Although, obviously, in return, Battle Network 1 heals you between each battle, which is a different kind of nicety. There we go. So there is, like, pros and cons to both sides. It's just, like... The thing of it is now that I'm slowly... You know... Like, now that I am slowly finishing up... Battle Network 1... you know, I'm coming to the question of would I play this in my own time? And the answer is probably yes, once, just to kind of get 100% on all the achievements. But after that, probably not. And the reason for that is that this is, like, having played Battle Network 5, this is so obviously a prototype that there are just a couple of quality of life features that I'm just missing. Like, for example, the ability to just jump out of a fight is just, you know, like, it saves so much hassle that it is for me a bit unforgivable that it's not an option in Battle Network 1. Yeah, so it seems like we went the wrong way here. I'm gonna go ahead and go back to the Navi and read the info. I also hope that that the voice and sound is okay. Like I said, I just had to switch ports on my headset, so I'm assuming it's all okay. Down and to the right leads to Den Town, going down and to the left leads to ECDC Town. Okay. So I'm just kind of reading it as a sort of like, oh yeah. Anyway, landmine McGee over here. There we go. Oh no! It is. Okay, I think I see what it is. Okay, yeah, so it is the last place that he puts it in. Yep, there we go. Okay. Now that I know that for the future. And let's move on to Longsword. Come on, buddy. But yeah, so it smells a bit. So yeah, that's the current situation with my house. Is it smells like fish, and I have just swam for about 45 minutes. Like, the way I'm currently working on it is I essentially do I do rounds, as in, like, I start off with 7 back and forth, then 6, or 6 back and forth, then 5, then 4, then 3, then 2, then 1. So that gives me a good solid 40 minutes. But let me tell you, like, it's really interesting to feel your body go through all the phases of tiredness to having energy again. Like, it's definitely something that I expected to go through today. And what used to happen actually is that I was very tired when I came home. So that's the entire reason also that there are normally no streams on this particular day. Okay, very nice. That's just what I needed. There you go. From now on that does 40. Not quite where I needed to go, but I'm sure at some point I'll find the route forward. Ooh, yes. Okay, so I think I'm gonna go ahead and spend any power-up I currently find on purely... Okay, into the right from here. So I think any power-ups that I'm finding are gonna, for now, go purely into... I gotta go purely into power-ups, which is one more, or into attack, because as a result, my power-ups do like, at least, they do the same damage as like a full-on card, which is very nice indeed. This way maybe? Somewhere else. Alright, time to press the ejector seat. 200 zennies. Sal's link. Alright, let me do something very, very mean here. And let me go ahead and have a look at the Battle Network maps. Because I am going to go ahead and be very mean here. There we go. Sal's link, Mew's link. Who is Mew? Oh, wait, hang on. I know who Mew is. Okay, I see what I'm doing wrong here. Okay, so we need to go ahead and fight Mew. And probably win against her. And from there we need to go here. I believe it's up, I wanna say. Yes, I think it's up. And then... Yes, there we go, N6. So I think we need to go ahead and beat her. Yeah, there we go. Okay, also 600. Okay, so that's an attack that he does. Okay, very good. So attacking him once leads to the end of that. Ah, okay. Hang on. That is very good to know, indeed. So need to stay away from his... Okay. Yeah, let's add in a recovery 120. I assume that, like, on the highest level... Oh, hello. That is your head. It went in a direction it should not have gone into. Okay, very good. And now... Final run. Oh, joy. Let's try it again. Let's try this again, shall we? You know, first run doesn't count because I need to learn the mechanics. He says, knowing full well it does in fact count. Ow. I hate everything about this. Okay, there we go. That has now been deleted. Now we can go to the deal with roll. And then from there... Thank you. That gives us 40 more power. 50. Okay, there we go. That is him defeated. Let's see if I'm correct about this. Defeats Coleman. Thank you. There we go. Thank you very much. Now we can go ahead and go into the area where we need to go. Just to say we need to go here. Oops, that's the wrong way. We need to go here. Or not. That is to say... we need to go here. And down here, we can finally begin making our journey into the Undernet. Ooh. Very spooky indeed. But yeah, no, yeah, so far, like I said, like, Battle Network 1 is this weird thing where everyone knows that it's sort of like a prototype. Which makes it a bit awkward to judge, especially after we have just finished Star Force 3, which is like at the other end of it. Which makes it a bit awkward, where it's like, oh yeah, it's on the other end of... 1 second, I have lost my way. Oh boy, oh fun. Anyway. Okay, there we go. Found where I need to go. Okay, good. I am absolutely... I have just now looked up the maps, because I'll be honest... like, I'll be fully honest here. The biggest problem with Battle Network 1 is, to be perfectly honest, the fact that there is just no maps whatsoever. Like, and the fact that it is essentially just a maze you kind of need to get lucky at is, for me, a reason enough to kind of at the very least cheat by looking at the maps. And if that to you kind of breaks the game, then that is fine by me. Very fair argument to have. The counter is that even if I would be doing this even if I weren't streaming, because there is just a certain level of call it a certain level of convenience that I'm used to these days. But yeah, so like I said, hope everyone is having a very good day so far. And is enjoying themselves on this Monday. Still feels weird to be like, oh yeah, I'm streaming on Monday. But, you know, well, no, it's just like a one-time thing. So that probably helps on my end. It's like, tomorrow there's no stream, and then on Wednesday we start Battle Network 2, and it's all fine and dandy from there. Like, the one thing I did promise myself is this option here called Custom Max Mode. I would not be touching that for as long as humanly possible. Like, I am not touching that particular one unless it is absolutely and utterly forced on me. Let me see here. Oh ye gods. That moves. Wait, hang on. No, wait, no, hang on. Yeah, no, okay, hang on. I think I have. Yes, okay, I think I have it. Okay, no, yeah. Whoa! Okay, not sure what happened there with the slowdown, but it might have something to do with the emulation, I guess. That is, was not quite expecting that slowdown. Which is weird, like when I was looking up the maps on Monday, or on Saturday, there was like no problems. At all! And from here, I believe we go down. And then back up. There we go, that's that done. And we move up here, down here. Past here. And then we are at the wrong place. Oh. How did I accidentally end up there? The answer is because I seemingly went the wrong way. Wait, I did? Oh, wait, hang on. Oh. I just went into the complete wrong direction over here. Okay, let's deal with you now. There we go. Don't care. But yeah, even then, I'm happy to have, at the very least that I can say like that I've played the game, but it's just that, oh no, I didn't actually. Hang on. I swear to God, these maps are more labyrinthine than anything I've ever seen. Yeah, until I am actually out of here. See, that's the area 3, which is Seoul. Which is not where we need to go. We need to go to a completely different area. So I am very thankful for our IGN to have saved all of this stuff. Because it is very invaluable to people like me who cannot for the life of them remember where they have been before. There we go, just thinking that. Okay, so let's try this again. Let's now move into the opposite direction. Probably doesn't help that the NetNavi is giving some interesting information. Also, apologies for anyone in chat currently. So, just thinking that. There we go. Okay. Then we move here, through there. Okay, and then from there I have some idea of where I need to go. In the meantime, let's immediately jump into area 4. There is a net merchant there. Okay. Hig memo requires area 5. Okay. Like I said, I currently have on my second screen a map. Because I just, yeah, I kind of need it. This is the kind of place that I just kind of feel like it is fair to go ahead and look at the map for. Go to here, move to here. There we go. First things first, let's go to the merchant, who is not at all where we need to be. Okay. But we do get some new enemies, though. That is very exciting indeed. So I do recognize this enemy from Battle from Stalkers. From Stalkers. So that's just a matter of getting it before the timer goes off. Okay, that is just a green. Ooh, I've never seen you before, and I'm not planning on seeing what it is you do until a bit later. Longsword. Oh. Ooh. Let's go ahead and move. Like I said, if you're in chat, I have no idea currently what's happening in there. Maybe nothing, probably nothing. Maybe there's a lot happening, who knows. Let me actually check. Okay, there we go. So this is me using mirror. Then we go down up here for the nut merchant. You are gonna be serving me, I ask. Ooh, wait, hang on, what's this? In a firepower doubles... I will absolutely take the armor. And the HP memory. I have no idea what this does, but it's a thing. It's an armor. I have no idea what this does, but I've bought it, so I'm sticking with it. Oh, it is actually on the road to where we need to be. Ah, interesting. Also, that's a... That is a... That's a lot of time bombs. That works. You know, if it doesn't, if pushing your head into the bomb makes it break, then I don't see a problem with that. You know what to say, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. There we go. Okay, then we go up here. Oh no, wait, hang on, that's the, whoops, wrong one. We need to go up here. Well, whatever you do, it's gonna be a secret for a while longer. The fact that this... enemies! Why? I mean, to be fair, this is at the moment working out better than trying to actually get them killed, but let's go ahead and skedaddle. We go here. We go down. Then we go right, and then from there we go ahead and move into where we need to move, which is Area 5. And don't worry, I will be looking at more maps. Looking at maps is sort of like my main gimmick at this point. There we go, that works. Oh boy. That absolutely works. Okay, then from here we go up. Ooh. You are different. Hello. Well, whatever you are, I will never get to see it. I mean, I'm sure about it's... Ah! It is dynamite! Yes! Dynamite! Is something meant to be here? Let me have a look. There's an HP memory meant to be here. 1 second. Oh, there we go. Found the HP memory. Found where I need to go. Anyway, let's go and kill the dynamite first. Oh yeah, I've forgotten that that's what your main gimmick. I had forgotten about the main about your main gimmick. Okay, very good, very good. We are making progress. Slowly but steadily we are making progress. Ow. There we go. We have made progress. Oh no! I'm very glad I saved earlier. What are you? Genuine question, what are you? And how do I kill you? Oh, wow! Okay, hang on. How are you meant to kill this person? Like, how are you? I mean, I guess that will work. So I can get to it. Because until that point, I'm kind of stuck here. Yeah, I'm aware. Okay, that works. Don't ask me how. If it works, it works. Okay, there we go. This works. This very much works. I'm not proud of how I did it. But we managed to do it. Oh no. Okay, we need to first go to Scilab now. I wasn't aware of the fact that we were already in the end game. That's okay. I was under the impression that it was going to be another chapter. Although I guess this is the chapter. Let's go to the government complex. Old friend of his. Regrets working. Another guy. I don't get how these people are talking about the crisis. We did miss a cutscene, did we? Oh god, that means I have to go through all of that again. Why, Battle Network 1? Why? Why do you hate me so much? I just realized the mistake I made. It looks for his former boss. Where would that be? Well, let's first go to our dad's lab. Let's make sure that he isn't the person that's secretly working for the other party, and the answer is no. If I see someone that is not the same as the rest, then I know that I have found it. I'm just confused about the fact that the chicken is still there, but hey, that's not my problem. But yeah, so old colleague at place. Anyone here? Okay, maybe it's like the dude that we saved in the... Like that the idea sort of is like you should go in reverse or like go through all of the places again that you've gone through, so next up would be the waterworks? By that logic? Hello, is it any one of you? So I guess the next person we have to beat is Iceman. Through logic of... I don't know, no reason to be honest. I had forgotten how much I hate Iceman. Okay, there we go. Like I said, I had forgotten how much I hate him. Luckily for me, Area 4 is a lot easier to just kind of go through compared to Area 2, so that helps. But still, the fact that they force you out of it is just... This entire second half of the game feels like deliberately hostile game design. Come on, buddy. Yeah, let's snap out of it. Joy to the world and all that. You know what? That works. I'm willing to accept some loss if that means... There we go. Okay, that works. Yay, we beat him. And we got Iceman for it. Okay, so you are not the person that we need to talk to. So, who is his former boss? I wasn't aware that there was character development happening here. Who could be his former boss? I'm sure it's well said somewhere, but I've forgotten. Well, the very least we managed to go ahead and get ourselves Iceman. Before I do anything else, let me go ahead and have a look here at Internet Map 5, because we are gonna absolutely be using that. Lab memo to 6. Let me see here. I'm just gonna go ahead and unlock all of these so I don't have to constantly move between them. Memo to 7. Oh god, are they seriously implying that we have to go in and out of it every single time? That is the most hostile bit of game design that I have seen in a long time. Okay, and then we move into the... Let me just go ahead and grab all the maps beforehand. But in an interesting twist of fate, hang on, what if we do something here? Oh, this is not fun. In an interesting twist of fate, the maps that I am going to need are not found. That's an interesting tactic for your guide to not have the maps that I need. But he is absolutely working at somewhere over here in the Scilab. So it's one of the many NPCs in this place. A young, beautiful lady and an old man in Den City. Well, at the very least, they're kind enough to allow me to not constantly move back and forth. I mean, we need to go back and forth in Den City, but that's like a small bit, and then from then on we can just enter the place and start moving. Which is very kind of the game, at least. Although the fact that they call it then city and then it's then town on the past map just confuses me. Hello, young lady. Let me first of all go and save you. You are a child. You are a problem, man. I hate you. Purely for the way that you... Nope, don't have that. Mostly just for the way that you managed to kill me earlier. And yes, I have not forgiven you for that. Anyway, let's talk to literally everyone. Yes, I do have seen your child, it's just that you don't allow me to go ahead and talk to you. Let's go south first. I'm sorry, wait, what? I'm sorry, wait, what? You have got to be joking me right now. You have genuinely got to be joking me right now. Are you genuinely implying? I'm gonna be looking this up, and if this turns out to be true, then I'm first gonna find the other person, and then I might just put on I just at that point that's the moment that hostile game designs officially enters the picture, and at that point I am done. Let's look over here. How much do we need? Because if we're close to it, if we like need 50, then I'm more than willing to go in the grind for a bit. But if we need more than that, then I am done. I am officially fucking done. Allow me to read you a quote. Because I genuinely cannot believe that there is such hostile game design in a game like this. If you are at least level 35 on Mega Man and have at least 75 chips in your library, I'm assuming they mean the data library over here, she'll admit herself to be a W3 member and then fork over the Yuri memo. This is hostile game design. In every single phrase of the word. We are currently level 37. So we've at the very least got that going for us, but this is purely to pad out the game. And if they can't be bothered to go ahead and give me a game that doesn't pad itself out for no reason, I can't be bothered to play fair. I don't mind my roadblocks. But I do very much. Alright, let's see what this does. We're just... Apparently, we're gonna need to just grind for stuff. Which is... hostile. I will put Buster Max mode off again once we hit the 150 mark. I feel no shame in this. Yes. Hi, Shada. Hope you're having a lovely day so far. Allow me to quote to you directly from the wiki. Let me actually just go and put up the wiki so that you can see what I'm talking about here. Because this is an emulation, which means that, for all intents and purposes, this is exactly as it should be. Let me just open up browser source here. Update display. Let me see if I can. Yep, there we go. Okay, so. Allow me to quote you from the place that I found this, and I am genuinely angry at this because it is. I genuinely hate this. Let me see here. 8 end game. It should be. There we go. It should be. I did read it somewhere. All of a sudden I can't find it anymore. For reasons unknown. There we go. Yes. Level 35, which we are. And at least 75 chips in your library. Now, I don't know what that means exactly. If that means you just need... If that means the data library. So that you need 75 in your data library. Or just 75 in general. I don't know. What I do know... is that if the game cannot be bothered... or if the game is going to waste my time like that, then I am gonna go ahead and waste my time like this. Okay, so it's 3, 4, 5, 6... Hang on. 6, 11, 13, 15, 22, 23, 25, 30, 34, 36, 37, 38, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 6, 7, 8, 9, 50... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 60. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 70. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. So they do mean like chips. Like I said, I'm done. That for me is the moment that my brain just goes, fuck it. They cannot be bothered to go ahead and give me... Like I said, I will turn Buster Max off again. 75 distinct chips. Yes. Half of all the chips in the game. So guess what we're gonna do? We're gonna go back to all the things that we missed. Beginning with the goddamn oven. I have no words. I have genuinely no words. I'm gonna in fact put it this way. If we hack the game, I mean, I guess technically there are stuff in there, but yeah, I'm gonna be messing with Steam. I still need it in order to play more Baldur's Gate 3, so I'm not gonna be messing with Steam in that regard. We're just gonna. I hope everyone is ready to grind. I could turn into a React YouTuber right now and just put on something in the background to kinda play while all of this is happening. Okay, let me go ahead and just get myself cannon, spreader. Do we have those? Cannon, yes. Spreader, we do. Expel 3 we have, okay. So let's first go to the oven. I know that this is technically cheating, but I do, like I said, I have stopped caring. Okay, so that's 400. Okay. I don't care. I don't care anymore. It's amazing how I was like, oh yeah, you know, this is actually really interesting. It's like going back to all the places and then like immediately just deflated into... Fuck it. Yeah, I could be turning into a reaction streamer. Like while we're doing this, I could be watching all our stuff in the background. Anyway, let's go ahead and grind it for a bit. Come on. Hope you're having a lovely day though, Shadow. Like, I am having a very lovely day so far. Like, I spent my time swimming, doing all the stuff as well. Oh, but I get the feeling that... Yeah, like I said, hope you're having a lovely day so far. I mean, I guess I could enter the net and already access most of the... I don't know. Ah! Nice! I wish I could code. But alas, I can't. Let's go into the waterworks. That's where we... lost. That's the other thing as well, is like, how are you meant to know where to even find half these ships? Like, I'm assuming a lot of them are like stuck in the stuff like the undernet, which we can't currently access. Anyway, let's go to the waterworks and log in there and kind of see. I mean, to be fair, I wish I could draw a perfect circle as well. Like, I'm not sure if you were there for the stream, for the community stream Harkenhead where we were playing Drawfall. I cannot make that kind of stuff for the life of me. You know, I'm very good at copying other people, but I'm really bad at doing actual content. Can we even check in here? Oh no, wait, hang on, now I remember. We need to go somewhere else for that. But yeah, like, I'm not certain if you were there for the Drawful stream that he did, but yeah. It was definitely interesting. It was definitely interesting. I mean, worst I can do is I can grind these off stream and we can just kind of consider Battle Network 1 finished for the time being. That is what I could do in theory. It's like I said, like, that we consider Battle Network 1 to be finished for all intents and purposes, and we'll come back here once I've grinded out all of the chips. Whoa, wait, hang on, what's this? I have no idea what that is. But I might actually post that into a poll. The problem though is I have nothing else planned for today's stream. Like, today was meant to be the finale stream. I mean, that's kind of the thing. It's like, technically, yes, in the same way that... so, essentially, in order to enter the final area, we need, like I said, 75 distinct chips. In order to actually enter... Like, this is technically the final chapter of the game. So, I'm kind of like... On the one hand, this was meant to be the finale stream, where we, like, sort of finish up the final 2 chapters of the game. But... I'm not sure how much or how fun it would be to watch me grind all the way to whatever we need. Like, what I could do, I've got a couple of options. For one, I could go and just grind it for a bit and just, like, at the very least spend some time just kind of so that you guys see the grinding process. What I could do is turn into a React streamer, and, you know, I can just put this on minimized in the background while I react to whatever unholy amalgamation of YouTube videos I currently have in my backlog. Or I could say, like, okay, you know, I'm showing a bit of the grinding, then we consider the grinding to be done. I'm gonna be doing that stuff in my own time. And we're gonna be starting Battle Network 2 on Wednesday. And once I'm done with the grind of Battle Network 1, then we finish at Battle Network 1. But that's sort of like I've got a couple of options here. It's just that all of them involve the fact that I'm not... Like, yeah, this is our first new one, I believe. No, we're still on 40... We're still on 48. We have not found a single new chip yet. Oh, you know what? I could probably find some new chips. Hang on, I think I know where I can find some new chips. Because there's one area that I deliberately avoided for the longest time because of the power requirement. Let's go to the power plant. I can probably get a bunch of chips from there. I'm not sure. I would need zennies for that. And my zenny count is currently at a measly 10,000. But even then, like, and remember, I need 75 of them. I'm not gonna be able to buy 23 trips from, like, anywhere, just randomly. So that's kind of the problem, is I'm sure I could, I guess I could, in theory. But I don't think there are 23 chips just available to just buy. Like, I don't think there are, to be honest. I've, like I said, never played this game. Please tell me that that's a new one. It's not. But yeah, like I said, I've got a few options in regards to how to deal with this. It's just that all of them require some level of... You're not gonna be seeing the grinding process on stream. But I know there's like a chip trader in Area 4, so I might have a look at that. Like, that is definitely an option. It's just that I'm not certain how many... Yeah, let's actually have a look at that. But like I said, like, it's not a matter of if I can buy them, it's more the matter of, like, are there 24 chips in the game that I haven't bought yet that I can buy? Like, that is sort of the main problem here. And I should mention, this is pretty obviously designed to kind of draw out game time. Like, the one thing I could otherwise do is just... I mean, what else could I stream at the moment? Like, this kind of thing is I've got nothing else planned. Christ. Like, Ace Attorney is on hiatus, so I don't want to stream that. I mean, Final Fantasy is not something that people enjoy watching. And I'll be honest, I'm kind of burned out on that game. But I can go and have a look at one of the vendors that I know exists. Yeah, this grinds my gears. I think what grinds my gears about this, like, if I'm allowed to talk about game development here for a moment, like, what grinds my gears here isn't so much the fact that there is a border, because there are many games that, you know, Fire Red, Leaf Green, for example, have the amount of Pokemon that you've caught, unique Pokemon you've caught, as a sort of, like, you know, like a way to avoid you getting very powerful items early on in the game. But the thing here is that there are normally two ways of doing this kind of progression gating that aren't hostile to players. So either A, you do it for optional items. So this would be stuff like, for example, the XP share in Fire Red, which is something you get after 60, on the top of my head, 60 unique Pokemon caught, and evolutions to count. And, you know, Pokemon evolving count for that statistic. Or you put it throughout the entire game. Like, I'm kind of thinking of a game that does that, but I might be one of the better network games that does that, where you cannot continue with the main story until you have like a minimum amount of battle chips, so that it doesn't all of a sudden get dumped on you. Like, that's what outrageous here to me. It isn't the fact that it exists, it's the fact that it comes out of nowhere. That is the part that has me annoyed. You know, just so that all of that is very clear. I don't mind as much about the fact that this as a barrier exists. What I hate is the fact that it's just out of nowhere, and that the game doesn't give you a hint as to how much you need. Like, I had to look this up, but imagine if I were like, oh yeah, that must mean it's like 50 or something. And so I go there, and it turns out to not be 50 at all. But, like, in the end, as it turns out, 75. You know, that's sort of the thing that bugs me. Is like, it isn't the fact that this exists as a gameplay mechanic. There are enough games that gate progression in this way. It's the fact that it comes out of nowhere at the end of the game. Okay, there we go. So we got 2 of these, and that upped our number to 50. There we go. We're 2/3 of the way done. Yay! I kind of want to say, like, it feels like I mean, I'm saying it feels like padding. It's padding. Exactly. Also, if you want more fun emotes, you can always subscribe to me. Which I'm saying because I'm all of a sudden seeing my own emotes being used. Please keep my tracksuit addiction going. But yeah, that's indeed it. It's like I said, like, I wouldn't have been as annoyed by this if this had come, because I'm currently using Max Buster, so I'm cheating already. Like, I'm doing legalized cheating here. But imagine having this happen on release. You know, like, you already don't know if you're liking this show, but like, you don't know if you like this. You're a kid. You saw Mega Man, and Mega Man is cool, and it really is cool. But like, I'm currently doing essentially legalized cheating, and that kinda, I mean, I guess it's part of the legacy collection. Like, I'm having Buster Max on, but that wasn't an option. Like, that wasn't an option back in the day, so you had to just grind them out. And imagine not even being sure of what you even need. Like, that's the other part that kind of ticks at me. Let me just take a look at Internet Area 5 to see if there's anything useful. Oh, hang on, there is another net merchant here. There's an HP memory right there. Ooh, hang on. Area 9. Okay. Okay, so we can just... Okay, so I'm just gonna go ahead and run around. Let's just kind of... You know what? Let's kind of see how far we can get in this. Let's just start, you know, since we currently all need to do stuff anyway. Let's just see how far we get in this place. How far can we get until we hit a roadblock? Why not? Might as well, right? Let's just go and have a look. Let's just see. Because there's on area 9. I don't know how far down we can go. But I do know there's a chip trader here of some kind. But yeah, it just ticks me off. Mostly because it's just out of nowhere. Like, that's sort of the thing that takes me off. If this had been introduced early on in the game, I would have been like, yeah, sure, why not? You know, like, if say, at the end of the first chapter, it would have been like, oh yeah, you need at least 40 unique chips. And then in area 2, it's like, oh, you need at least 50. Then it would have been more like, okay, they kind of want you to grind these things out. Like, they kind of want you to grind these things out between the chapters. Now, luckily for me, we are getting a few of them, so we're gonna be at 54. But yeah, let's just go see how far down we can go. Why not? Might as well, right? Big bomb, thank you. You are a ship trader. I'll take the X panel. I'll take the Oh god, okay, you've got a couple of these. I'll take the invisible. This hopefully is enough. Yeah, that's one more. 20 more to go, ladies and gentlemen. We've only got 20 more to go. HP memory, nice. We're getting there. But yeah, if anyone has any topics they want me to talk about, then you can do so, because we've got some time to kill. Oh joy. Also, haha, the funny number. There we go, this iron body. It's 500 zennies. Can't enter that place yet. And there we go. Thank you, Shada, for the 4-month resub, which also shows a brand new picture. Which gives you access to some more emotes and mostly helps me with my tracksuit addiction a lot. And you can also get access to a server that nobody ever uses. Ooh, fancy. This is new. Ooh, let me actually go and have a look at the map. Ooh. I guess what they want you to do is that you go here. Let me go and look this up. Just why not? IGM does not work. Let me just search for one maps. There we go. Thank you, Google. Apparently, BN1 is also like a postal code in Great Britain, from what I understand. To Area 3. Oh, hang on. Wait, 10 isn't... Wait, how do you get to 10 in that case? There is a 10 here. To Area 9? Okay. I am very confused at the moment. And yes, you now have access to pants! Actually, speaking of that, what do you actually get when you become part of... Hang on, let me actually check this. I have no idea what kind of content you get when you subscribe to the channel, apart from helping me and stuff. And helping me with my analytics, which is always fun. Let me actually have a look here, because I genuinely have no idea what you get for. You get in... Oh, you actually get a bunch of things actually in tier 1. You get lurk, hello, sub, confused, because that way you can use hello in other... in other chats as well. You got confused, think, sip, in evil, and also jam. There we go. And if you want to burn money, you can also subscribe in tier 2 or 3, which I don't recommend at all, ever. And if you ever subscribe on that level, I will question your sanity. Let me see here. Area 9. Ooh, hang on. Wait, hang on. What do they mean to Area 9? I'm currently looking at the maps here, and it says to Area 9, but there's also no Area 9. There is Area 3, which should, I guess... What? Okay, so that's Area 3. That's Dad's PC. It's some Monella register. I guess. How the hell are you meant to... What? I am so confused right now. So, okay, so I'm currently looking at all of this. And it says over here to Area 9, which implies that in Internet Area 9 there is a connection between Area 9 and Area 10. Which I guess I can see how that might work. But it doesn't even say, no, that is a very good question. But it doesn't say it anywhere. Oh well, let's go and see where we lead. Let's just explore. We are adventurers trying to conquer a world that none of us understand. There we go. I do know there is like a column 2, so I might... Once I see column 2, I know that I'm on the right track. I have opinions. But yeah, I have opinions. Also, hey, look at that, new colors. Do you give me a new battle chip? You do. You give me body bone. Okay, very nice. We go up here. That's 1,000 zennies. Very nice. Like I said, I'm just kind of curious to see. You know what? As sort of like the final thing, because we are probably not gonna be getting 75 chips at the moment. As just sort of like a thing. To be fair, we might. I'm like, ooh, yeah, we're not getting them. Like, who knows? Anyway, this is area unknown. Okay, so we are currently in... Wait, are we now in area 10? I am confused. Let me check here. Did we actually manage to get into area 10? Yes? I am so confused as to how the maps... Over busting level 3. What the hell does that even mean? Let me just grab all of these. I'm just... Collect 10 battle chips. What the hell do you mean collect 10 battle chips? How? Hang on. Wait, what? Okay, let me just open up all of the different area maps over here. Because I am just so confused as to how all of this works. Okay, so you've got an area level 12. There you find something called Pharaoh Man. You've got an area level 4. Which is where you find matching bank. I assume that we are not meant to go to area level 14 yet. At the same time, do I care at this moment? No. You've also got area 16. Let's have a look here. And that is where you find the hero sword and something called base. Okay, so I currently have all the areas open to me. There's a net merchant on the way. Sure, why not? Let's go to area 13 afterward. You know what? Let's have an adventure. Who's ready for an adventure? Let's just see where we end up. Like I said, while we're grinding for this stuff. There we go, bubble wrap 2. Like I said, carrying his monsters off the table. Got power up, got aqua armor. Oh. Okay, that is a bit too expensive for me. Then, apparently, if we go left here and here... Bravery level satisfactory. Yay! We're entering area level 14. Okay, what do we need to do in order to get to here? Okay, so we have just not jumped from... let me see here. I believe it's from 10. Yeah, okay, from 10 to 13. So for 13, we need to collect 10 battle chips, I guess, along the way. Yes, we are going to we are going to very interesting lands in here. Okay, so in order to get past this, we need to collect 10 random battle chips. Just in general. While we are here. Why not? Okay, so let's go and start collecting them. That is 1. Let's go ahead and start counting them all. That is 1. That's 8,000 zennies. I'll take that. It's not quite what I needed, but I'll take it. It's just for anyone joining in, it's hard to explain what we're currently doing. We need to grind for battle chips, so we're just going off on random adventures right now. That is zennies. That is even more zennies. Oh, I've seen you before. You were mean. That is 2. Counting with evil dark mega. Why not? That is 3. That is 4. That is 5. That is 6. This is so dumb. That is 7. That is 8. To be fair, it could also be 8 or 5, because we did collect 3 from other zennies. So anyway, that's 8. It's so dumb. There you go. That is 9. That's not what we currently need. That is not what we currently need again. I do thank them all for more zennies, and also go to save it in the meantime. There we go. Okay, we might actually make it this string. We only need 15 more unique chips. Who knows? We might be able to make it. Oh, if we do make it, then yeah. This entire section, what I will do is this entire section will be moved into... And then, like, if this ever goes on YouTube, I will just cut this entire section out and I will just go, like... And then tribe collected battle chips for way too long. That is 10, or A is 7. Okay, that is 7. They want 3 more chips from us. Apparently the ones that we got didn't all count. What the fuck are you? I have some questions? What the fuck was that? You remember that thing? Oh boy, do tell me all about it. It's annoying as heck. Yeah, that is... yes. Yes. I can see that. I can see why. Okay, so that's 8. There we go, that's 9. Oh, never mind. We actually did get to 10. Wait, what? Okay. Anyway, we accidentally... wait, didn't we meant to have like 10 of them? No escape. Area 10, no... hang on. Oh, no, wait, never mind. That's 11. We were currently at 15. Yeah, collect that. Okay, so in order to get to the next area, we need to have 7 battles or less. So I am gonna go ahead and just temporarily open up. Okay, so I won't be able, so I need to go ahead and kinda look at the map here. Okay, so that's battle 1. So I can't look at chat at the moment because I'm currently looking at the map, so that's 10 zennies. That is by far the... Yeah. Okay, so that's 2. Well, do we get a new chip? That's good. That is 3. Scan did get us a few new chips. Okay, 63, 13 more to go for that. How exactly? That's 4. I assume you might need to use escape or something? Okay, there we go. Every time it appears or it runs away. Okay, that's good to know. Okay, there we go. Okay, we're getting somewhere. We are getting somewhere. Okay, so next up, it's area 15. Busting level over 4. Okay, so that is just exploring. Okay, we can just kinda explore in this area if so desired. And there is another netwave merchant. Okay, that's very good. Okay, good. So let's see how far we get in here. Boy, I'm sure glad I've currently most of the max on. So your average burst level for this needs to be higher than 4. Don't worry, we're gonna be redoing all of our stuff. I don't think the game means for you to go here quite yet, but like I said, if the game is gonna go ahead and do this to us, then I'm gonna do this to us myself as well. We might actually be able to make it this stream. You know. Like, not guaranteeing it, but... Yeah, 10 more to go. We might be able to. I'm starting to believe, but yeah. I am starting to believe here. There we go. I mean, either way, we're gonna be seeing how far we get, so that is 9 more chips to go. We really are getting there. I am starting to believe. Yep, okay, you know what? We might actually be able to make it this stream. We might, I'm not guaranteeing it, but we might be able to make it this stream. Let me just, first of all, go and have a look here at where we need to go. So I went here, then I went up, I grabbed that. Oh, I see what I needed to do. Okay, I needed to, But yeah, like I said, loud, angry, complaining noises about the fact that this as a concept exists. Bear Shadow, what do you want me to talk about? Like, anything? Like, Dutch politics is currently, like, still on hiatus. Like, some party leaders were announced. No, let's not check out. Wait, what? Hang on. How do we... I mean, I guess it's like... Oh, there's a... Okay, so if I go down, then I know there's a net navy, or there should be a net navy here. Alright, get here, you lit. I mean, not really. Like, I know that a lot of people are excited for Starfield. But I'll be honest, I'm not. But at the moment, not really. No, there is just... I don't know. I mean, it's not as if I'm not excited for anything. It's more like... a lot of the games that I was excited for have come out. So there is nothing... I mean, Inazuma 11 technically, but we have no news of that yet. So... That is... Like, I'm excited for Inazuma 11, but there is like no news on that front on when it's supposed to be coming out this year. So... Yeah. That is something I'm genuinely excited for. It's just that it's also like... I don't know. Like... It's the kind of thing where I'm like, oh yeah, I'm excited for it, but also I can't tell you why. Anyway, no, it's not. It's I believe it's only Switch that's coming out for. So it's like a football RPG kind of idea. Ooh. So it's like a football RPG. It was very popular back when it first came out in the Netherlands. So this is the literal deepest we can go. Like, I believe you're not meant to be here yet. As like a person at this stage in the game. So we got a bunch of Zennies as our reward. But apart from that, I mean, Final Fantasy 14 patch 6.5 is coming out sometime in the coming months. So I will obviously be streaming that once it's out in, I believe I want to say September? Like, that's just something I just do at this point out of habit. Like, I just kind of out of habit stream Final Fantasy 14 whenever a new patch is out. So there we go. 6 more! Ladies and gentlemen, we only have 6 more things we need to grab. And then we are finally done with this section of the game. So part of it, like, I mean, the thing is, I could say like, oh yeah, I'm really excited for the new expansion, but the genuine answer to that is that we don't know nothing yet about the new Final Fantasy 14 expansion. So, apart from that, I mean, I guess Persona 3, like, is obviously coming out soon or at some point in the future, so that is something I'm excited for. As far as you can be excited for, like, what's essentially going to be a remake of the game. Okay, so that's 3,000. So, like I said, 6 more. How do I... Okay. So there's a hero sword, and then... Wait, what? There's no one here? It says over here, Internet 16 base, so I assumed that base was going to be here, but I guess that's only after you've beaten the game? Which makes sense. Just wasn't quite what I expected. Also, why am I only getting Zennies? I need battle chips. And many of them. I guess I can go and fight some of the older bosses again. Like, I think they might give new battle chips. I think. There we go, this hero sword. 70. Okay, that's 71. Let's lock on. Actually, there is like a chip trader that we couldn't really buy anything from earlier that we should be able to buy some stuff from now. The game really did not expect you to be here at this moment in time. I get the feeling that the game is kind of freaking out right now, like, now what? Like, oh shit, we need to give him something. We aren't ready for this moment yet. Iron body. 3,000 zennies. Maybe we now have enough zennies to just kind of buy some of the final chips that we need. I would need to check it first. That's on 3, which is not a new chip at this point. Well, I guess we're gonna go ahead and go out. Because there isn't much else. What I'll do is I'll have a quick look at the chip trader. And then from there, see if there's anything that he has that... Okay, so we've got repair, dash, wave, bubble wrap. I believe we all bought all of these already. I mean... I guess I can buy the HP memory up. But yeah, now we can go all the way back. Ooh, you are new. Oh, you are new. You are a new chip. That means only 3 more to go. Yay! And more importantly, we can now go back to that other area and just kind of explore for a bit. We can do this, gang. Oh, gang, we can do this. Yeah, like, I've heard lots of good things about Captain Tsubasa. Let me see, where else was there a chip trader? Because we're currently now stuck at 14 again, so there is a power up right here that I'm gonna be yoinking in a bit. I'm gonna be yoinking that first. Magic Man 2, recover 150. There's a net merchant in area 10, so I'm gonna go ahead and go back there. We're currently, I should mention, in area 14. Got a bit of a run to go. There you go, I did promise I would first up all of that. But yeah, like apart from that, like I said, it's just there's not much happening here at the moment. I mean, politics-wise, there are some new party leaders that now have about 3 months in order to become recognized faces on TV. Let me see. I mean, festival season is still going on. Lowlands is this weekend, in which case, if you're going, then enjoy that. I'm jealous. Yeah, that's about it, I think. I mean, no, that's not true. So the introductory weeks are for universities that begun again. So if you're like a first year at a university, then you'll be asked to you will be asked to go ahead and that's new. To you know, go there, and it's also, you know, it's a requirement, and you kind of learn about the city that you're going to be living in and studying in, and about like the different activities that are there. So I've today seen quite a few people just kind of walk around in like, they always have like these very distinct t-shirts, which is very fun to just kind of look outside the window and go like, oh yeah, something is happening in the city. There we go, full 1,000 zennies. I can only imagine how hard this is. Let me see, I believe I know only 11. No, we're in 12. Okay, oh, never mind, we do actually need to go to 12. So there is a net merchant here. Let me see here. Oh, never mind. Oh, no, we're currently jumped to 10. Okay, so there is actually another area that we can go to. That is area 11, which moves us to 12. So let's go ahead and do that as a final exploring, because there is actually a net merchant in 12, and we've actually jumped back. There is actually a net merchant here as well. Okay, so we can do that as well, and then we can go ahead and do some more exploring. And see what else is there. Because there's apparently something called Pharaoh Man somewhere, which sounds juicy. Already got longsword. Do we have steel? I'm not sure yet. I know we've got M cannon. We do have steel already. Okay, in that case, move forward to a brand new area. And that's White Sword, which we already have. Because having the net makes sense is a bad thing, apparently. Okay, cross gun. That's can't be already up. WW pin, thank you. You are HP memory, very nice. Very nice. But yeah, but so how have you streams been going? Because I know that you've been playing Kingdom Hearts, Shada. I know that you've been playing Borderlands. We kind of talked about it earlier. On Saturday. Like, have you come to a decision as to regards to Borderlands, like how you're gonna be dealing with that? Okay, so now we are in 12, I believe. No, 11. Okay, so 11 has busting level over. Okay, so we just need to go to there. Okay. It's just a matter of going to the place in question. Gotta do it with style. Okay, skipping Tiny Tina's Wonderland. That makes sense. I mean, like I said, if you want to like do something that has like lots of achievements, but it's also very reasonable to do in 1 or 2 runs, I definitely recommend Persona 5 Royal. Has a lot of achievements, but all of them are related to stuff that you already do in-game anyway. Like, maybe the worst one to get is getting all of the social links, because that requires a bit of looking up how you get specific, how to do that in 1 run, but that's about the only thing, I believe. No, not even that. Like I said, all of them are doable in 1 run. I just am an idiot. When I first did the run. There's silence. Let's go here. 3,000 zennies. That's a cloud. Definitely on your list. Good. I mean, even just ignoring the achievement hunting, it's a good game, and more people should play it. Just in general. The one I won't recommend for achievement hunting is Baldur's Gate 3, because 1 run is somehow even longer than that of Persona 5. Okay, there we go. So we are now in new area. Can't go on from here, play as much as you like though. How kind of you. Area 12. There is a net merchant to my right, and there is a knight's sword to my left. Schmexy. Let's just go ahead and talk to the... Oh yeah, absolutely. That's why I said like Persona 5 can be done in 1 run. But there we go, 75. But like I said, we're first gonna go ahead and just do some quick exploring here. But yeah, like the thing with Persona 5 is you can get all the achievements in 1 run, and that's sort of the reason I'm recommending it to you. It's like it's not as bad as other RPGs are. But like Baldur's Gate has, I believe, achievements for going through the game as every single original character, so that's like a times... I want to say like a ×8 on just your playtime, and 1 run. Like I'm currently 60 hours in, I'm still only on the 3rd act, and I don't know how many acts there are. I have heard rumors that there are like 5 acts, and that I'm currently only on my 3rd act at the moment. And that is 60 hours in. Like, and the other thing as well is like with Persona 5, just in general, you just kind of know what you get into because it's a single year in game. So, and a lot of days, like what you'll see with Persona 5 is that what you get like at the start of a chapter, you'll spend a lot of time on a single day because you're going to the palace and you're gonna, you know, you're doing your story beats. And then there is just this like 2 or 3 week gap where you're just, you know, you're just going through the weeks reasonably fast because you're going to the movies, you're doing social links, you might do a dungeon here or there. You know, and as long as you kind of keep up with all the mechanics that the game throws at you, you shouldn't have too many problems. There we go, it's a nice sword. Yeah, I mean, that's essentially what it is. It is essentially life management simulator. You know, like, you know, you go ahead, you start trying, you get a girlfriend. You know, you go to the spa, you beat evil demons in a palace that represents someone's forced vices. You try to get straight A's on your exams. You know, the usual. You know, you kind of try to... although I will say this, and I do mean this, there is definitely some reason for a content warning on Persona 5. Yeah, both 5 and Royal, but obviously, if Be Smart, get Royal. The 3rd semester alone is worth it. There is definitely some heavy subject matter being discussed in this, in that particular game. Alright, there we go. We need to find... So, but in case if you have forgotten what we were meant to be doing, we were meant to be finding people. And we now need to find an old man. And I will quit Buster Max mode once we are actually in a new area. I should mention that. Like, the game has me annoyed enough that I am willing to keep Buster Max mode on until we are actually in the new zone, so to speak. If the game didn't want me to use that kind of stuff, then they should not have been giving me that. Anyway, let's go to see if we can find any old people. Old people, giving me stuff I need right now. Although I will say this, the game definitely, like, the thing is just, I recommend Persona 4 for the same reason, Persona 4 Golden. Not as an achievement hunting game, but just a normal, casual, you know, RPG. But the thing is that Persona 4 has the... Like, Persona 4 has the better cast, in my opinion, but Persona 5 has the better story. I mean, I don't know, man. It took me a while to get rid of trying to speedrun every game I came across as well, but at some point you kinda need to learn to just casually game. Now we need to go back to AC/DC Town. Why is the game throwing me all over the place? I mean, you're allowed to try an achievement hunt in Persona 4 Golden, you're just going to absolutely hate yourself. The same with Pathfinder Kingmaker. I'll actually make it worse for you. Pathfinder Kingmaker has an average getting all the achievements of 900 hours. And the reason for that is that there are 10 different... I should probably mention why I'm saying 900 hours. That is assuming you don't use cheats. Let me also see what I actually missed it, because apparently the grandpa wanted me to... Let's see here. Medicine tick shop and jack into a register. Head to the end of the path, and since you should have unlocked the portal by now, go out onto area 4. I unlocked, I guess. Oh, that's the way to get faster into that. Okay. But yeah, so the reason I'm saying that Pathfinder King, no, not Kingmaker, Wrath of the Righteous. So the reason Wrath of the Righteous is 900 hours is it takes roughly on average 120 hours to finish one run. And there are 10 different special power stories that you kind of need to get through in order to beat the game. So you've got 10 different... So essentially at some point in the story you get magical powers, because it's a Pathfinder game, of course you do. And each final quest line has... Each final quest has its own achievement attached to it. So, assuming you aren't doing what I do, and, you know, just kinda grab, make a special save just before the choice moment and just do it that way, you are looking at 10 complete runs, one of which, and I'm not joking what I'm about to say, requires you to rest less than 70 times, which in this game is... no, wait, hang on, let me actually look that one up. That is because the quest in question is so batshit insane that I don't even remember what the things are for it. So one of the quests, and this alone will absolutely break anyone that tries to achievement hunt this game. One of them is called... Sadistic Game Design. Allow me to read to you an excerpt from Sadistic Game Design, an achievement in Pathfinder Wrath of the Righteous. Complete the game with the following settings. Accomplishing the following deeds. You must play on core difficulty or above, which is ×2 damage from enemies, and you do ×0.5 damage. Party speed depends on the weight you are carrying. No auto level up for PC or companions. no retraining of your companions, no more than a total of 75 rests across the entire game from chapter 1 all the way to the end, find and kill all optional bosses in the earliest possible chapter, defeat a specific army in Crusader mode, develop all 4 Crusader stats to their maximum potential, and complete your mythic transformation. You are not allowed to go legend on this particular achievement because that one doesn't have a mythic transformation. It is a negation of all your mythic transformations. This has been why I hate video games and why I will never, ever, ever finish this particular game with all achievements. Because doing that requires, and I am genuinely not joking here, to pre-plan your entire adventure before you even begin. I mean, it's called, the achievement is called Sadistic Game Design for a reason. Apparently, hang on. Check into her register. I'm not seeing a register here. Okay, there's a register. Somehow? You know what? I'm not questioning it. That is apparently a register. You can check into it, and it's up to you to figure that out. Why not? You know, let's add it to the pile. Oh, that absolutely only exists for pain. Yes, absolutely. It absolutely only exists. But that is deliberately done so. So, that is deliberately done. I should mention that. That entire achievement is just a piss take on those kinds of achievements. Okay. Her mirror. There should be a mirror here somewhere. But yeah, so you want to know the best part about that particular achievement? It is not the lowest achievement that is been given. That particular achievement has a 0.3%. The lowest achievement with 0.1 is Wealth is the best superpower, which requires you to sell a very specific story item. But that's, I believe, an achievement. That's, I believe, a DLC achievement. So, oh no, hang on, okay, so, Unbreakable Trio, you saw all possible endings, the secret of the, okay. I'm kind of looking at any achievements that might be considered, no, okay, that is genuinely, like, without DLC, the lowest, the lowest possible, achievement rate. Apart from that, the only other two that are like at roughly the same level within the main story is complete the game in Last Aslanti mode, which is essentially permadeath, playing on core difficulty or above with 0.5%, and craft a 9th level scroll and 6th level potion with a single character, also at 0.5. Although the reasons in those cases, magnifying glass and But yeah, like that genuinely, like the figure is like I said, it is designed around the idea that you essentially just plan out the entire game in advance. And not only that, but you also need to get super lucky with like rolls and stuff like that. It is genuinely evil. Like, it is genuinely evil game design, and I wouldn't wish it upon my worst enemy, because even just playing it in normal mode has me... Wait, what? However, he couldn't decode the data. Okay. It's also kind of a piss take on an achievement in Kingmaker, which essentially just exists for the same reason. I genuinely have no idea about it. Let's just go to AC/DC and just do it the normal way. Yeah, anyway, so it's like I said, it is a piss take on another achievement. Let me see if I can find that one, which is from the first game, because I might as well. Which is called... Where are my achievements? There are my achievements. Let's see here if I can find it. I mean, I remember it being a piss take, but apparently not. Yeah, no, okay, it's not. It's just, they just genuinely hate the player base. Okay. Because the lowest rated achievement that I have in that game has a 1.3%, and that's turn 3 villains into your friends or servants. That just essentially requires you to play the game in evil mode. Which a lot of people surprisingly don't do. Like, you would be surprised by, I believe it was like a Mass Effect developer that said that, like, a lot of people want evil roots in their game, but almost nobody plays it. Like, I believe like only 1/8 of players in Mass Effect went for the Renegade route. Which is one of the, you know, and I will admit, like, currently in Baldur's Gate, I'm not going for an evil playthrough. I'm just going for whatever I personally would do. But that's because you only ever have one first run. Like, that sort of thing is, you can only ever have one first run of a game. So, as a result... I just wanna, like, see as much content as I can. But I already have a second run planned out. That goes for something called the Dark Urge, which apparently is a person that has lost their memories and has a bunch of very, you know, dark urges. So it feels like a great... Like, I'm already planning that run as sort of like being this sort of like, for Baldur's Gate 3 is this, I should mention. For I'm almost imagining like a, Christ, good morning. Like, sort of like like, he's evil, and he uses his power of persuasion for evil. Sort of like, almost like a lawful or just neutral evil character that is very good at talking people into doing his evil stuff for him. Because that kind of feels right, also with the tone of the game being a lot about mind flayers and stuff like that. So it feels good to have, like, it kind of feels right to have a character that's, like, using that particular power for as much evil as he possibly can and as much self-gain. But, like, my first run of Baldur's Gate is currently just doing whatever I personally feel is the best option. You know, and not everyone will agree with that. That's totally okay. But, you know, like, evil options should exist, in my opinion. They are absolutely a great thing because they give players choice. But I feel like as a developer, you kind of need to accept the fact that a lot of people don't want to play the villain in the story. You know, like, a lot of people will try and find justifications for why their person, the person is doing the things they do. So, yeah. It kind of makes sense that one of the achievements in Kingmaker that has the lowest rating is forcing 3 evil characters into servitude or as friends because you need to be evil to do that. Like, you essentially need to show them that you are the bigger evil. And that, firstly, you deserve their attention. I believe that's how it works. Like, I just kinda got the achievement while I was messing around, so I don't really remember how I got it. But yeah, it's just like you said, Shadow. Like, a lot of the best achievements open up new possibilities. Like, an achievement that I'm personally very fond of in Final Fantasy 14, which is obviously not a true achievement, but just within the game, is called Palace Pal. And it requires you to hit level 200 of a piece of content called the Endless Palace. And you need to finish it, so you need to move to level 200, but you cannot die. I mean, so, you can't die in general. Because dying means that you have already failed the challenge. Because you also need to... So you need to do that. Christ, good morning. But you also... in order to okay, I'm explaining it wrong. So in order to get the achievement, you need to hit level 200 of the Endless Palace, which is the final level. And you need to do it solo. And that's the entire challenge. It's like, get there solo. But the trick to that challenge is that you cannot die. Because if you're alone and you die at any moment, the run before level 100, the run is over. You cannot go beyond level 100 if you die at any point between level 1 and 100. But if you die below level 100, then the game just kicks you back out to level 1. So it's essentially a deathless run, and that allows for a lot of really interesting strategies. Like, which class is the best to do it with? What is your general tactic going to be? How are you going to deal with a lot of the things that normal players don't have to worry about? Like, how are you going to be dealing with your healing? There are certain traps. How are you going to avoid them or deal with them if you get hit by them? So it allows for a lot of interesting planning, and a lot of people have gotten... not a lot of people have gotten that particular achievement, but like every single one of them that has gotten them all have their own unique story of how they got it. And that, to me, is the interesting part. Is like, how you get the achievement, to me, is the more interesting question. So you're absolutely right. Like, the more... It's an achievement that I'll probably never get. But that doesn't matter to me, because I enjoy hearing people talk about how they got the achievement, because every story is unique. You know, every story for that particular achievement is a new way of looking at the game that I wasn't aware of. So you're absolutely right about that. At the same time, I kind of like bullshit achievements. Like, I know there is one achievement in Europa Universalis 4 that's called King of Three Mountains. That requires you to do a complete world conquest as Ryukyu. Which, if you don't know where that is a... It's a small island nation off the coast of China that has one province, and the entire game is 3,000 provinces, and you have 300 to 400 years in order to do it. And that achievement exists purely to fish out new bugs. Because, according to all known laws of the game, the achievement is impossible. Unless you exploit. So what the developers do is they take a look at people that have finished the King of the Three Mountains. And if they find that someone has used a new bug that is breaking the balance of the game enough in their favor, then they will absolutely deliberately patch that bug. But if at the same time they find a bug that's just kind of there, you know, it's just kind of like, oh yeah, you know, fun times all around, then they won't do anything to it. Because at that point, the logic goes that, you know, it's just a fun little thing that doesn't really break the balance of the game. So yeah, so some achievements quite literally just exist to do bug fixing. And that's okay. Because once again, you know, like King of the Three Mountains is such a expensive and hard achievement that it requires you to have a strategy going in. And because the game is dynamic, let me see where I need to go from here. And because the game is dynamic in that regard, it allows, once again, every person to have their own story as to how they got that particular achievement. Like, some of the best YouTube videos regarding Europa Universalis 4 is people who have finished King of Three Mountains. Simply because it's an achievement that requires, that allows for genuine, just normal storytelling to occur. Okay, I need to go up. There we go. That just allows for genuine storytelling to occur. Simply because you kind of have to. You know, you can't just go, oh yeah, I did the same thing that everyone else does, because guides don't exist, because each time that the game updates, there is something new that makes an old strategy obsolete. Like, for example, there was, for example, a really crucial bug that wasn't found until someone beat that particular achievement with it. That allowed you to essentially use the custom map editor, so you can, you know, make your own nation in the game and play as them, but that locks you out of the most achievements, obviously, because you can make something really overpowered. But what someone found is that if you did a specific kind of like saving and reloading while making your own custom nation, then you could actually change the borders of other nations. Of like already existing nations, and so you could get the achievement, which normally is like a very hair trigger, oh we only have a 1 month left achievement, and turn it into, before the game even starts, like the moment you press play is the moment that you've got the achievement. And so the developers weren't aware of that, because why would you ever do something like that? And so by doing that, by essentially allowing for that achievement to exist, they were able to fix what turned out to be a really critical bug in their system. And otherwise they never would have known, because why would you otherwise just kind of try any of that? Like, the required saving and reloading was so insane that even after seeing it happen multiple times, they weren't even aware of that was even a possibility. Like, they were aware of the fact that it could happen to custom nations. You know, it was kind of the entire idea. It's like, you know, if custom nations are there to make something really overpowered. But the fact that with the right timing, you could also mess with the borders of actual nations, that is just where the game just would break otherwise. The balance of the game, as far as there is balance in a game that starts in 1444, you know, it would be completely broken. So that's one of the ways that they could then go ahead and say, like, okay, you know, everyone that's gotten the achievement that way is allowed to keep it, because you can't check for that. But we are going to be fixing the bug. And the bug was so detrimental to the game that nowadays, if you save and reload, you need to reload the entire game. Like, you get kicked out of the game, and the game has to restart from the very beginning, simply because the bug was so critical within, like, the code of the game itself that there was no other way to fix it. Which to me is just insane. But also, like, if they hadn't found it through that achievement, then the game could have become utterly unplayable. Because the thing is, the game also has a multiplayer component, so imagine if for a second, for some weird reason, you're constantly, you know, saving and loading and someone goes like, oh yeah, don't worry about it. And then in multiplayer, all of a sudden, they have already conquered the entire planet. You know, like, that's just... Okay, so we're almost there. We're now at 8, and okay, take a right up, then keep on going left and just kind of follow the road. Okay. Yeah. So yeah, it's genuinely interesting to see like developers use achievements for that kind of stuff. You know, because the best way that someone once said it to me is like you can QA all you want the moment it's in the hands of 1,000 players. You know, like you can QA all you want, but the moment it's in the hand of like 1 million players, there's nothing you can do about it. They will find stuff that you never even thought to look for. Oh, scheiße. Well, I wasn't aware there was going to be an enemy here, so I guess we're gonna be. I'm gonna be putting a now that we're getting into WWW territory, I'm gonna go ahead and like you know, get rid of the Max Buster. So yeah, ignore the fact that that we're gonna be killing him in like 2 turns. That wasn't quite meant to happen. I just still have Max Buster mode on by accident. So yeah, I will go ahead and close that off again. Or not. Oh boy. I mean, once we actually enter WW, that's when I do it, because like I do want to finish this game today, and I've already been going for 3 hours, so I might have to, yeah. Anyway, let's go and talk to that. Let me see if we are getting anywhere close to it. Oh god, there is still so much to do. Okay, hang on. While we're doing this, let me go ahead and open up a poll. I know there's only... Actually, I believe, Shadow, you are the only person currently watching. So I'm gonna be asking you if you mind that, like, do you want me to keep Buster Max mode on? Or do you be like, okay, once we enter the final area, it should be closed off. And you should just finish the game as it was originally intended. Because we've got a long way still to go. Like, these 3 hours were like 1 chapter. And technically, I do want to finish this game today. Might as well keep it on. Okay, then we'll keep it on. You know, like, at this point, we've still been given the full experience, and I'll beat the post game on my own, as it should. I love the fact that, like, the dead is like... So, anyway, you could click or trigger a global war, so... You okay with that, buddy? Ah, yes. Quite a responsibility to throw into a 12-year-old child. Like, that's the thing in it. It's like Buster Max was meant to be on purely for the grinding bit, but at this point... the game has thrown just too much bullshit at me, back to back, I think. Especially in the form of like... So we first had Iceman stage, which I kind of could justify. But then we had a Lagman, and that just kind of broke me. Well, that was fast. So what I like about this is like, I obviously remember the anime of Battle Network. Okay. I just love how this game went from, you know, an oven going haywire into just war. Just, like... Just war in general. You know what? Hang on. I need to do this. This is for my own state of mind. This is purely for my own state of mind because of the bullshit that happened at the start of the stream. When I died because he stepped on me. There we go. I just needed. I just kind of needed this. My apologies. Higsby. Where are you, buddy? Ask. No, let's not ask. Let's use it. I love how Higsby's like, oh yeah, let's ask Higsby. I'm like, no, let's not ask Higsby. We've just now taken his stuff. Ooh, interesting. So there's another train line running. Well, let's first go to Dentown. I love the fact that it's like, ooh. Let me see here. So, I do like... Okay, so I like the fact that the metro is now... I do like the fact that the metro line, which we've been using over the course of the game, is now integrated into the main story itself. A secret metro line. Do we maybe have to go to a specific thing? can sometimes hear a different train despite the fact that there's no train at all. Ja, but hang on, wait, what? Near the metro line. Okay, so some stuff is happening near the metro line. Well, Dex, you're probably not part of the evil thing. No one has lived here for years. No one is home. Am I gonna be cheating here? Ooh. Okay, never expected to have to go to... But no, yeah, so in regards to Protoman, so I tried fighting him at the start of the stream. Apologies for that. Just to kind of get the stream going, and he stepped on me. Well, let's see. How do we get to the secret metro line? Door is locked and it won't open. This is the data room. Oh, okay. See, okay, I see where I need to go. I'll forgive the game this because the game probably expects you to just look at everything. Okay, so you know what? I'll give the game this. That it makes sense that you would check every single item, including the statue. Alright, let's go ahead and go to our dad. To talk about the expiration date. I'll also say this, I am genuinely getting tired. Despite the fact that I've been awake for like, what is it, 10 hours? But it's mostly to do with the fact, like I said at the start, I have been swimming for like an hour today. Which feels like a lifetime ago at this point. Not that I care, like, I enjoy my Mondays to just kind of sit there and just kind of swim and not have to think about anything. That is genuinely really nice. Alright, nice. So let's go ahead and infiltrate the WWW. and continue our party. Although I will say this, the music is getting a bit grating at the moment. Oh, look at that! They're actually talking about the doggo that we encountered earlier. Oh, isn't that the most perfect conversation? Dr. Rico speaking. Hello, honey. Ooh, look at this little island. Oh, I guess mountains. Also, yes, no evil lab is... is it bad that I can already imagine, like, the classic... Like, I can already imagine this being, like, on a 2D screen with, like, the classic Mega Man stages on it. Like, I don't know why, but that's like the first thing I'm thinking of. Alright, let's go ahead and begin. The first of 5... Let's go ahead and do the first of what I assume is going to be... Apologies, but I need to kind of check the time. There we go. I assume that this is going to be a repeat of all the things we've done over the course of the game. The ice block program once more. It's 5,000 zombies, very nice. I assume that this area is built in the same way that the first area was. Which is to say that the idea is essentially like every area leads to where you need to go. It's just that some ways are faster than others. And I'm gonna be under the assumption here that that every single area that we've had to do it before has returned in some form or another. 3,000 zombies, very nice. Extinguish this. Extinguish this. Like, assuming that stuff like Battle Network 2 won't have the same kind of bullshit, then I will hopefully never use the Max Buster thing on there. So I will make this promise as long as Battle Network 2 doesn't have the same kind of awkward like minimum Battle Network minimum chip requirement all of a sudden in the middle of the game. Then I will not use the Buster Max at all. Alright, there we go. Thank you very much. And that's the first stage done. Out of 5, that is. But yeah, I can totally imagine right now, like a thing that says, oh yeah, stage 1 done, moving on to stage 2. Which is, if I'm correct, going to be either the school or... Yeah, okay, it's the school again. Oh no. Okay, let's do what we always do. Start with 25. Too high. Too low. Second digit verification, okay. Oh god, oh, this is, okay. We're gonna have to do this constantly, don't we? There we go. That gives us Hurricane. Nice. Yeah, I'm actually gonna be looking for food at... there is like a new Japanese place opening soon. Actually, speaking of that, I might actually, because I might be going to Cologne sometime in the coming few weeks, I might just kind of try out some German cuisine for once. Like, I like to shit talk a lot, the Germans a lot, but like, I've never really had any of their food before. Oh, that just led us back to where we already were. Okay. There we go. So what I'm essentially always doing, in case you're wondering what I'm doing here, a way to reliably get every single... to get a number within like 6 or so turns is to essentially start off at half and then always just keep dividing. Like, depending on whether it's too high or too low, you just keep on dividing by half until you get to a point where you just have the answer. So over here it's too high, so I move to 25. It's too high again, so I move to 12.5, which doesn't exist. So we go to 14. And there we go. Like, at some point you just enter single-digit numbers. And at that stage, you've essentially got it. Too low, second digit failure. There we go, now we need to know it's 59. I'm gonna be using the escape every once in a while. Okay, we're getting closer. We're getting closer here. Let's see what's down here. And sometimes you get it in one go. Sometimes you just get it instantly. Okay, fine by me. You know, why not? Every once in a while you kind of need to get something that's, I guess, nice to you? Okay, I am seeing where we need to go. So I think... That's what's below. Second verification failure. High. Low. There we go, 77. This is Numbleman stage. There we go. Thank you. That means that the next one... Oh no. That means the next one is the waterworks. Oh no. Ah. Not a fan of that. Okay. What also is really interesting is like this particular final enemy is like at the very end of the game, but in the first game or in the anime he actually shows up in like I believe like episode 4 or something like that. I'm just assuming at this point that it's like a door stuck in. Okay, there we go. And we're once again back in ice. Oh, joyous world. Luckily for me, seems that this time around is not as bad. Although for Electman stage, I am gonna go ahead and look up the map, simply because that is just going to be horrid on so many levels. Ooh, hang on. I am taking recover 300. There we go, almost done here. Let's see here. That works. You know what? I'll take that. That was usually reasonably fast. I do like the fact that everyone is like coming back to help us in like a very realistic way, like Numbleman dealing with the numbers part, Iceman just eating the ice. You know, Glide is a flying Navi, able to, you know, deal with the stuff in his own way. I really like that. That is... Oh, oops, wrong button. Also, I love the red eye as a skull symbol. That is rather neat. The next one I believe is Coleman, so that would be Stepping Light? Yes. Okay. Getting some more Zennies. Oh, I have no idea if but I could go from here. Ooh, okay. Well, at the very least we managed to get... Ooh, we managed to get HP memory up. That is nice. Not quite what I needed, but I'll take it. And we currently are now at 500. I can already imagine that 100%ing this game is going to be an absolute nightmare. But it is a nightmare I'm willing to take. Go. The last is to run past here. Oh no, it's a massive boulder. If only there was a net navy that could help us with that. Also, well, I'm probably not gonna be cooking anymore tonight. Like, I've got some bread that I can eat. But I will, tomorrow, I'll actually be making a very nice Mediterranean salad. So I'm rather looking forward to that, to be honest. Like, I've been trying out different kind of like... a few weeks ago I had like a Balkan salad that was really nice as well. Like, I was a Bulgarian salad. It was really, really nice. Oh, so this is where all of that was. Oh, hang on. That I was not planning on going here. Let's do some more exploring first. Never mind. Let's go into the... I mean, to be fair, I will say this. It wouldn't be a secret evil lair without some kind of hidden portrait. Or without some kind of hidden doorway. Like, you can say what you want about Wiley, but at the very least he keeps himself to the style points. Okay, so... Oh. Oh joy, this part. Yay, I'm so looking forward to having to do this again. But yeah, Wiley at the very least got some style. You know, it's very classic, you know, evil villain stuff, but still. I'll take it. You know, there's nothing wrong with classic evil villain designs. Go Cyclone once more. Oh. Okay, there we go. That is 550. Wait, did I just not go in a circle? Hang on. Alright, let me go ahead and cheat one final time by looking at the map. The answer is yes. I did go into a circle. Oops. I wasn't. The answer to my query is yes. Yes, I did go into a circle. I should have gone right at some point. Or left, I mean. That's what I'll take full responsibility for that. The moment I went like, hang on, I've seen this before. That's the moment where my brain should have gone, yes, yes, you did, yes. So I'll take full responsibility for that one. That is me being an idiot. Okay, there we go. But I also like the thing is that obviously Yahoo has been built up over here. I for some reason like him so in the anime more so far. Also, Lan, be kind to Melu. Ooh. Alright, let's see if I can at the very least... let's go to the pistol, we'll see what his stuff is. Oh. Oh, okay, interesting. So his stuff is that he summons different net navies. Or different viruses. Okay, that's interesting. That's I'm sure that the fight itself would be a lot more interesting if... Yeah, anyway. I will say, that is actually a really interesting gimmick. Also, Chad, you do not get to play the friend after everything that we've gone through in this game with you. We are not quite that far into the series yet. hang on, because I've heard of this before, you know, like about the story of like Mega Man being secretly Land's dead twin brother. I thought that was an anime thing. You're telling me that the games... I'm gonna be talking about this in a moment after we are done with the game, but there is a lot to unpack in these 10 sentences right here. This is something to kind of throw into a game that so far, whose story so far has been evil villain. We are, I'm gonna be unpacking this after the end. Oh, scheiße. Oh no! Let's do some reversing here. Let's return to the title screen. I wanna see the cutscene. Hang on. I kinda wanna see the touching cutscene. I wasn't aware that was going to be... Oh no! 1 second. Let us rewrite history for a moment. It's not... And quickly deal with you. Now let's say... Oh, we can't actually. Okay. So it really is like, you need to finish both Magic Man and the final boss all in one go. Okay. Also, happy Tuesday! It is, I believe, officially... Not quite officially yet. 1 more minute and then it's officially Tuesday. Which means that I've technically streamed on Tuesday. Which means that for all intents and purposes, I don't need to stream after I slept. Literally a whole day of 1 hour. Oh god, hi MB, how you doing? We've... Oh, how are you doing? We are about to finish with a tiny bit of the game technically legal cheating-ish. There we go, it's officially Tuesday! Looking for a bit, nice. It's officially Tuesday over here. Happy Tuesday to everyone in Western Europe at the moment, except for Portugal because they like to be different. That's not a dig at Portugal. Technically, here's a fun fact. Speaking of time zones, fun fact: the Netherlands should technically be on 0020. So we should technically be 20 minutes ahead of Britain and 40 minutes behind Germany. And we were until World War II. So here's a fun fact. The Netherlands was actually on UTC 0020 until the Germans invaded the Netherlands and forced us into GMT +1. And what this means, and this also went for Belgium and Luxembourg. So what this means is if you were traveling from, say, the German border to the Netherlands, you would suddenly jump back in time by 40 minutes. So there's your little time zone fun fact for the day. Also, it's officially Tuesday. I've streamed on Tuesday. I don't need to stream again after I slept. Yay! But yeah, hi Wiley. Indeed. But yeah, no, nothing again. I mean, Portugal has enough going for it. I don't need to invent reasons to both enjoy and love Portugal. There's a reason that Portugal is considered Eastern Europe in a lot of online discussion. I should mention that for any Americans in chat. The reason that I'm saying that is because in a lot of statistics, you've got like in a lot of statistics regarding Europe, you've got like Western Europe, you've got like Central Europe and Eastern Europe, and then they all have sort of like similar results. And then there's Portugal, who is on the same level as Eastern Europe 90% of the time. So there is this dumb internet joke that like Portugal is an honorary Eastern European nation. Oh, I know, Andy. To be fair, Portugal has absolutely some amazing beaches, some amazing food as well. It's just a shame that you guys are less well off. But yeah, hope you had a lovely day so far, MB. I was swimming about 5 hours ago. I was swimming, so it's been a very sort of like mental backlash kind of day. I kind of like the fact that this ending bit is about essentially justifying the existence of Battle Network within the Mega Man universe timeline. So I kind of like this, that the first game has to essentially justify the timeline split by going, what if? Also, I do love the fact, this is so early Web 2.0. I love the fact that, like, the Atom has, this feels very Web 1.0, and I love it for it. Like, like looking at the backgrounds, I mean, like, obviously 2001 was this weird transitionary period from Web 1.0 to Web 2.0, which is what you will see in the later games. And I love the background here being, this is like so 90s web design that it almost hurts. I love it for it. Like, I genuinely love the background here. This is so early this is so late 90s web design that it brings back so many fond memories of just surfing the web as a child. Boy, Okay, so let's actually try to do this in the way that they mentioned. Oh, never mind. Okay, anyway, live fire is deleted. I mean, obviously I'm not getting any achievements for this, because I was using Buster Max mode, which, you know, like, normally there should be an achievement popping up going live fire is deleted, but that obviously isn't happening. Don't worry, I will actually beat both of these at some point. Because technically you can beat both of these like whenever you feel like it. I will beat them both in real mode at some point. And in speedrunning, there surprisingly is, I believe, is like if you step on a particular tile or if you save at a particular frame, you actually skip the entire live fires fight. So yeah, that's Battle Network 1, which we had to kind of do a bit of a PT cheaty to finish in a way that was viable on stream today. In my own time, I probably would have just gotten off the battle chips without, you know, leading to all good old PT legal cheaty. But as an experiment, it's very interesting. It's obviously the first game, and it would kick off a total of 9 games. In regards to, if we include the Star Wars series and ignore Battle Network Transit or transmission, which we should network transmission, which we should absolutely ignore. But yeah, so very much an interesting game. It really does feel like an experiment though. Like, I've played 5 Double Team DS. That's sort of like more or less my introduction into Battle Network. And it's... Oh, look at them. They're actually together again. Nice. So it's definitely a game that is interesting. I do feel that it shows that it's sort of like, essentially it was like almost like a proof of concept. Do I like it? I mean, the general gameplay I do. The couple of things that they changed in the later games were changed for obvious reasons. And I kinda like it for that. All the more for it. But in regards to like the whole thing with Mega Man and Hub and like the fact that he is and the fact that he is the fact that he is in the end Hub's brother and or Mega Man's brother and the end, that is some, let me just put it right now, that is some heavy shit to throw in at the end of what is essentially a children's game. Like, that is some genuinely heavy shit to just put in there. Like, oh yeah, no, anyway, you know this person that you've been constantly throwing into all kinds of dangerous situations? Yeah, he's actually your long-lost twin brother. And he knew from the start about it. That is, like, you know, as far as, like, just bombshell things to throw onto a game go. Is genuinely awkward. Like, I mean, the games will get darker as the series progresses, but like, the thing is, it just kind of throws it out there, and there was definitely some non-child content in there, especially, you know, the whole, oh yeah, no, we will asphyxiate. But that was just the raising of stakes. Like, I feel stuff like the fact that they could have died because of asphyxiation, that was just, to me, felt less like that and more like raising stakes vehicle misthought. To be fair, yeah, no, you're absolutely right about that. That is, that definitely deserves that as well. But like, that to me felt more like raising the stakes. You know, like you kind of need to keep raising the stakes in order to justify your stuff becoming harder. In the same way that you start off in every you know, Dragon Quest game just helping a village, and at the end you kill God. Like, you know, some raising needed to happen, some level of stakes raising needed to happen between point A and point B. In the same way that point A saving the kitchen versus point B saving the world requires some steps in between. So, but that definitely felt like, you know, oh yeah, your brother died, and now he's Mega Man. That definitely, I think if I had been a child and I was just learning English, because obviously English isn't my native language, I definitely probably would have felt very fucked up. Like, as an adult, I can, like, give it a place. And I don't have a brother. Like, if I had a twin brother, like, God knows how that could have fucked me up if I had seen this in the wrong mood. Or if, like, I can absolutely see a child read this and having a twin brother and just crying because they don't want their brother to die. You know, like, we're talking about children. This is a kid's game. And that is not meant as a derogatory term. Like, this is 6+, I believe. Peggy, I believe it's like Peggy 6 or Peggy 9. So children will play this. You know, you could buy this in a store for a 6-year-old, and the 6-year-old could play it, assuming they had English proficiency. So that definitely feels like a step too far. I feel like if we're talking now, looking back with the knowledge that there are like 6 games in the series, I think it would have been better to just put this plot point in the second game and kind of hint at that fact in the first game. Like, don't even like have it there as like a sort of like design dog idea. Like, oh yeah, Mega Man is secretly Lan's twin brother and he knows it, but Lan doesn't. Like, you can have that in the design dog, but like have the first game maybe hint at it, but don't just put it out there, and like have the second game slowly build towards that revelation, is what I'm saying. Like, if I'm looking back on the series in hindsight, that is what I would have done. Is like, first game, just have it be about, you know, Mega Man and Lan working together and all fuzzy feelings, and it's all great and yay, and it genuinely is really, really nice and everything. But then have the second game move into the more darker side of that same universe. That's how I would have done it. But, you know, in the end, we beat it. 9 hours, 26 minutes. You know, legalized cheating, technically. Let's have a look at some of the artwork, actually, for the first game. Because I'm not getting an achievement for this, because it was the... Oh, I did! I actually got an achievement. The first of many victories.
Mega Man Battle Network. All cleared. Congrats.
Let's actually have a look at the
Look
gallery. Let's have a look at some of the
Understood.
no, let's not do that.
Booting up.
So let's actually have a bit of a look, you know, like at the end of the first game, some of the concept art. I should mention I have the Battle Network book right here. So I have seen all of this. Yes, the achievement pop. Yes. One that I'm actually really curious about, because I was talking before about like which version of Battle Network 1 I played. It doesn't seem to be here. Let's have a look at the mystery data. Oh yeah, there we go. So this is the version I played. This is Operation Shooting Star. This is the Battle Network version I played. Up to, I believe, Elecman stage. And this essentially has... So this essentially has... the way that Operation Shooting Star, which only ever came out in Japan, works... is that it has a separate section between, I wanna say... yeah, as the third chapter. So between... the school and Iceman, say, so between Nobleman and Iceman, it has a second chapter with someone called Time Man. And, well, Geo from Star Force enters the game. And you can actually fully finish the game as Geo, so as Mega Man Star Force. And he actually also, for the entire duration, just resides in the pet, which is a really cool thing. But yeah, so this is the version I used to play, and it is such a cool thing. I'm really sad that this wasn't in the collection. This is something like, this is the kind of thing that I would have loved to see the collection for, to be honest, used for. But yeah, this is what he would have looked like. He would have absolutely used his Star Wars 3 outfit, which is genuinely amazing. And I mean, just look at this artwork. Look at my boy. Look at how amazing my boy looks in this artwork. It is genuinely... It is genuinely amazing. So these are a lot of like... Also, fun fact, the April Fool's art over here that you're seeing over here is actually nowadays on coasters. This is coaster art these days. Let's have a look at the trophies, because I feel like I missed a few of them. So this is what we currently stand for with regards to the trophies in Battle Network, in Mega Man. I can find something you like in a moment. I can just acquire all addresses, acquire all chips, Quizmaster. Prepare the vending machine. Ooh, there are a couple of things that I can go ahead and... Ooh, hang on. Does it even matter? Hang on, I'm kind of curious about something here. Let me actually look something up here, because I'm kind of curious about something now that I'm seeing all of this. Yes, he brings glory to the Almighty Tracksuit. I will absolutely, I should mention this, I will absolutely wear the Battle Network cosplay for Battle Network 2. It is cooling down again, and it's just been a bit of an awkward thing. So let me have a look at some of the hidden achievements, because there are 11 hidden ones. Sharkman, Woodman, okay. I'm kind of looking here, but I think that the reason I thought that the achievements wouldn't pop is because a couple of achievements that we defeated a bunch of navies, but they're just not part of the achievement list. That explains it. Also, you're saying that as a joke. Hang on. Hang on, you're saying that as a joke, but I've said this before. I would absolutely buy a tracksuit that would be based on Star Force and Rogue from Star Force as well. I mean, in fact, The fact that, in fact, I kind of have to like redo my entire idea for VTubing precisely because of the comment that someone made about that a while ago, and I still actually need to do it at some point. But yeah, let's actually do.
Okay.
God, this is such a weird thing to do. But yeah, so that is some of the stuff. That is Battle Network 1 next time around. Ooh, I like the fact that there is that it actually says clear on it as well. So this is a genuine clear. I mean, like I said, I have cosplays of both Star Force and Battle Network 1. Like, you've already seen that. But as regards to, like, tracksuits, obviously that has never been made because no one but me gives a shit about that stuff. But still, anyway, that is it for Battle Network 1. I'm gonna be taking a day off on Tuesday. Or, I guess, yeah, Tuesday, technically, I guess. We're gonna be starting Mega Man Battle Network 2 on Wednesday. I'm gonna be making the schedule in a bit. I'm gonna be making the schedule for the coming week in a bit. It's going to be a bit more awkward. Sip it, buddy. Let's go to the next of the game here. So yeah, we're gonna be starting Mega Man Battle Network 2 on Wednesday. I mean, hey, if he's gonna be... And let me actually play some music at the end. This is from an album that's called 25